amazing artist. I hope you are having an awesome day today. Welcome to a brand new project. Today we are going to learn how to draw a firefly. We're going to draw our cute little firefly inside of a jar with a couple other friends and naturey things. So I'm really excited to get started on this with you guys. What you're going to need is a Sharpie, and you're also going to need some crayons to color it after we finish drawing. And I also have this printout that is just an empty jar, and I have a drawing guide for you. And I found this amazing drawing guide on Teachers Pay Teachers. I will link it down below for you if you'd like to use it for your lesson as well. Later on, I'm going to be using this to help me think of some ideas for some friends to put inside of my Fireflies mason jar here. So I'm going to first start drawing my firefly. So I'm going to set my crayons off to the side, and I'm going to use a Sharpie. Now let's talk about a Sharpie for a second. This is a marker, but it's different than the markers that we normally use. This is a permanent marker. That means you cannot erase it. That means you cannot wash it off of your hands. So we have to be very, very careful when we use this today. Try your best not to get it on your skin because it will not come off. Okay, so I'm gonna take my jar here, and the first thing I'm gonna do is number one, and it says to draw a circle. So anywhere you want to inside of your jar, we are gonna draw a circle. We don't want to draw it too big because we're gonna add other friends inside of our jar as well. Number two, telling me to add eyes, a mouth, and some antennas. So on the top of his head, he has some curves with antennas, and he has, let's see, 2 antennas. So I'm going to draw 2 antennas on his head. He has 2 eyes. And what shape are his eyes? Oh, they are circles. So I'm going to use a circle shape for his eyes. It looks like there's 2 circles inside of his eyes too to be his pupils. Those are those little black circles in our eyes that help us to see. And then he has a little smile down here at the bottom of his head. Oh, he's looking so cute so far. Okay, so we have 1, 2 done, and now we have to do number 3. Number 3 wants us to give him a body. So I'm gonna look at number 3. I'm gonna try to draw it to the best of my ability over on my paper. All right, what's step number 4? Oh, we got to give him some wings and some legs. Okay, so I'm going to draw some big curves for his wings. And he has wings on both sides, right? So I have to draw wings not only on this side, but I also have to draw wings on the other side. And some legs, which are just lines down here at the bottom of his body. And the last step, there's 2 things here that we have to do. 1, we have to give him some arms, and it looks like fireflies have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 arms, 3 on each side. So I'll go ahead and draw that. 1, 2, 3 on that side, and 1, 2, 3 on the other side. Number 5 is also telling us to add some lines across his body. And these look like they are curved lines. So I'm going to draw some curved lines going all the way down his body. And there's 1 more line that goes straight through right here at the top of his body up here. And there is our cute little firefly. Now, we are all different and we are all unique. So all of our fireflies are going to be unique. Even though we're all using the same drawing guide, we're all going to draw it a little bit differently. Now, on the back of this sheet, there are also some other bugs that you can try to draw inside of your jar. And I also have this sheet for you if you want to get some other ideas for what you could draw too. So I think I want to add some different kinds of bugs inside of my jar. I think I want to let's do a butterfly. So I'll try to draw this cute little butterfly here. Start with his eyes, which are circles, and then I'll draw his head and a little smile, some antennas, body, and of course his beautiful butterfly wings. And I think I want to have some grass inside of my jar, so I'll draw some grass down here at the bottom. I want to add some plants and flowers inside of my jar because where do we usually see insects? Where do we usually see bugs? Outside, right? So I want to draw some outside things like plants and flowers. So let me draw a beautiful flower growing from my grass. And I think a flower usually has some leaves, right? Yeah, so I'll draw some leaves on my flower. I'm trying to think of what leaves and what flowers really look like outside. And maybe I want to have a little snail down here crawling through the grass as well. So I'll try to draw him as best as I can. I think I'll do a spider. Maybe this spider is coming down from his web, so I'll draw a line coming down and then I'll draw a cute little spider right here. And that's looking pretty good. So there is the drawing. Now you can add any bugs or any kind of nature stuff inside of your jar that you want to. And after you get done drawing with your Sharpie, then we're gonna use some crayons to color it. And we're just gonna try our best to color inside of the line. So I just grabbed a green crayon because I know that grass is usually green. So I'm gonna color this section in down here using my green crayon. Do you think Miss M is gonna do some scribbling today? No, I don't wanna scrabble. I wanna try my best and I wanna try to stay inside of the lines. So I am taking as much time as I need to do that. I really don't want to scrabble because then my artwork looks kind of messy. And I want my artwork to look nice and neat. So today, while you're coloring, try your best to stay inside the lines and do not scrabble. I'm also going to focus on coloring all of the white space inside of my jar. We want to cover this entire thing with beautiful colors. We don't want any white space to show. It's okay if a little bit of white space shows, but we want to cover most of the white space up. Okay, so there is my grass done. I'm gonna speed this part of the video up because I think you guys are catching on. I think you've done a lot of coloring, and then I will be right back to show you what mine looks like. Coloring my entire bug jar here. I even colored the background and I colored the top of my jar too. So whenever you're doing your coloring, don't forget to fill in all of the white space. That means even the background and the top of your jar as well. I hope you guys have had a lot of fun creating this today. I seriously cannot wait to see how yours turns out. I know it's going to be amazing because you guys are amazing. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.